Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's my second video. This is pretty crazy. We made it to 2. That's one better than 1. This video is going to be quick. I'm going to keep this one brief, real simple. It's just going to be a lot of file settings. So we're going to go through plugins, managing plugins. We're going to go through getting drum kits. And we're going to go through just setting up FL Studio from a file standpoint and just getting everything set up so we can start producing. Next video we're going to make is going to be production video. So stay tuned. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get in here. We're going to go right up to the options tab and we're going to go ahead and click right into our file settings. So right now what we're about to do here is we're going to get our drum kits on a side panel here. Your stuff is not going to look like this because you don't have folders like this, but not yet. I'm going to show you how to make it. All you're going to do is you're going to click on this folder right here. You're going to go ahead and find a file location where you want it to be. I'd recommend doing it on your C drive. You're going to right click somewhere. You're going to hit new. You're going to add a folder and you're going to title it drum kits. And then you're going to hit select folder. Once you do that, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be c/drum kits. And you're going to be all set, ready to go. You go ahead and X out of here. If you hit this refresh button, you're going to see that your drum kits folder is going to be right here. But your drum kits folder is going to be completely empty because you haven't found any drum kits. All you have to do is go to Google and you're going to type in trap drum kit, J. Cole drum kit, pop drum kit, whatever it is, and you're going to go on Reddit and you're going to go on some producer's website, or you're going to go on some website, you're going to download a free drum kit, or you're going to buy a drum kit from somebody, and you're going to make sure that folder ends up in your drum kit folder. Once you do that, once you put it in that folder, it's very important. You got to press this refresh button here on the browser. When you do that, your folder is going to load back up and you'll have all your different drum samples in right here. Super easy. All you do is right click on it and hit open in new channel. This little menu is going to pop up. Don't worry about it for now. If you click on your channel rack, you're actually going to see your drum sample is in here, and then you can go into your piano roll and you can make your drum pattern, your 808 pattern, right? You get me? So next thing we're gonna want to do is figure out how to get our plugins in. So we're gonna go to this options, manage plugins. Now I messed up. I made a mistake when I downloaded all of my VST plugins, and I put them all over the place in all kinds of different random folders because I wasn't thinking ahead. Think ahead. Make one folder. If you can, put everything in that one folder or under a C drive or whatever it is. So that way you don't run into the problem that I have where I have plugins just all over the place and I'm not organized. All you're going to do though is you're going to hit this plus button and you're going to go ahead and find your plugins folder. So mine's under music production, and then it's under or maybe it's not even under there. I forget where it was. But you're going to go in there. You're going to find it wherever your folder is. We'll say it's under ringtones, right? You hit select folder, and then you hit find installed plugins. So after you download a plugin, you're going to have to do this every single time. So you download a new plugin, you find the folder location, and then you hit find installed plugins, and it's going to search and it's going to scan that folder for your plugin. And once it gets it, it's going to load it up. Then you'll be able to go here, hit the plus button, go to more plugins, and your new plugin should be highlighted in yellow and it'll be in this menu. That's if it was an instrument plugin. If you downloaded an effect plugin for mixing, you go to your mixer, you click on your plugin insert, more plugins, and it's going to be in here again, highlighted in orange if it was just recently scanned. So super easy, super simple. Last thing for today's video, we're just going to go over our audio settings. You're going to want to make sure that you have if you're using an interface, you have your interface selected down here. I've connected to a ton of different interfaces, so my menu's going to look different than yours. I'm going to take a guess and assume you're probably using a Focusrite interface because I know Peachy and Tuo use a Focusrite. I use a UAD interface and a Universal Audio interface, so that's why I have that selected. But you're going to want to go ahead and select Focusrite, Thunderbolt, or USB, whoever it's connected to your computer. Once that's done, you want to change your sample rate to 4800. You know how videos have like 1080p, like this video is in 1080p because I'm too broke to afford a nicer camera. Well, this is basically your high quality video setting for audio, if that makes sense. Anything lower gets kind of grainy, and anything higher is just so large that there's a really good chance your computer probably isn't even going to be able to run it anyway. So don't even worry about that. Just keep it at 4800. The other important thing in here is going to be your buffer length. You're going to want to make sure when you're recording that this is as low as you can get it. So you're going to want to set this, again, my menu looks different than yours, but if your computer's capable of doing it, get it down to 128. You know, if your computer starts glitching out a little bit, maybe, you know, your computer can't process it that fast, get it to 256. All this does is makes the latency from audio coming into your microphone and back into your headphones shorter, but it means your computer has to work harder. So if your computer can't handle it, you have to make sure your buffer size is bigger. It'll increase the latency, so when you talk, there'll be a greater delay back into your headphones, but your computer will be able to handle it, which at the end of the day is all that really matters anyways. Now, if you're mixing and you're not actually recording or working with any live audio, just crank this thing up as high as it goes. I mean, I like to mix it like 512 or 1024 because I'm not recording anything live, so I don't care about having something in my ear and latency. I just want to have as much available computer processing power as possible. Last thing we're going to go over here, under general, scroll all the way down to miscellaneous. You're going to see default templates. This is going to be important for later videos when I help you set up recording templates. You're just going to want to set this one to empty and then set this one to default template. That just makes sure that every time you open up an FL Studio project, it's completely empty, bare bones. That way you could use it for mixing, recording, producing, mastering, whatever you want. You have all that freedom. If you're simply someone who just records, you know, when I make the recording template video, you're probably going to want to change your default template to, you know, your recording template or whatever it is you may use. That's pretty much all I have for the video. Like I said, super quick, probably super boring. I already had most of this figured out or watched another video that helped you figure it out anyways. So that's pretty much it for today. Stay safe. Have a blessed day. Peace.